I have been rapping since 2003.
Okay.
I've been rapping well since probably yesterday. It was a very steep learning curve.
Slipped up, what's sweater cause it's cold as to split up. Get up in your world, hope there's someone special inside. Presents for you after you inside. Cause it's cold in the district. Speaking as a body all alone, I got statistics.
Hi, are you my Uber? Are you my Uber? Greetings, human beings. You are now in the car with Navi, your local Navi the Swami, the Brown Bomber, the Brown Recluse, the Brown Bandit, the Brown Boy, various other names that I'm going to come up with throughout the course of this interview. Someone told me that I'm a mixture between David Bowie, the B-52s, Louis Armstrong, and Jesus Lizard. So, essentially that. What is the picnic bus? The answer is it's a nonsense word.
It's perfectly cromulent.
It's whatever you choose to make of it. It's like a Rorschach test. I like the idea that with this band we can explore trying to create a new sound, which with hip-hop as the base, but not necessarily the sound. I've been doing music for over a decade now. I've been performing live for going on 6 years, and this is, all of a sudden it feels like momentum is building at the rate that I have been hoping for and that I've been setting groundwork for years. I really enjoy working on Picnibus because it's the closest approximation with live music that I think I've gotten to this idea that I have in my head of a psychedelic Frank Zappa hip-hop thing. Thriving and creatively vibrant music, art, theater, poetry, photography, sculpture, every sort of artist there exists in DC. To leave the area rather than sticking around to help cultivate and create those stairways in this area, it makes it harder, and which is one of the reasons DC is so transient, as everyone says. I love going to shows. I love seeing artists and music and all of that in this city, and I would prefer to stick around here and see it get big.
I met the man rapper in the flesh. Please flustered, he's hard out of breath. He told me, listen, homie, if you're trying to say something, I'm real good at saying nothing.
This day and age, like, part of being a musician underneath the job criteria is also like be able to promote yourself online. Now more than ever, you can't really try to be a professional original musician. I mean, and not have to go out there and really like pimp your soul a little bit on the internet constantly. Which, you know, it's nice to be a pimp. I'm one of those people that believes that music is in a better state now than it's ever been. We exist in a world where your influences are no longer limited to where you live. Nowadays, there's the medium is open. You can anyone can record something and put it out, and as a result, you just have thousands and thousands and thousands and thousands and thousands of songs being released every day or being put out, and how do you listen to them? That's tough. Sifting through the music is harder now than it's ever been. But creativity will always find a way to make something work, and creative minds, creative musicians are using the tools at hand nowadays to do whatever they want.
Have run a block like the Russians. Trust trust me, guessing we're born in trustees. So we got the borderline proud by huskies, fighting to the youth calling rough sanduskies. Unjustly, I ain't fisting, wide taps out the ass, always listening. Anyone that cross MCs existing, deja vu for the real to listening. We are trusting, optimistic, and we masochistic enough to risk it. We all technicians and whiz kids, current out whiskers, plot logistics. Not phone catch a whiz sniffer.
If someone's up there having fun, even if the music is terrible, I'm going to want to walk in and be like, what is this guy doing? Like, I've got to find out more. If you're having fun and enjoying it, you sort of set the standard for the audience in the room, like, oh, okay, it's cool for us to enjoy this too, because clearly, like, he's having fun. For me, what's more nerve-wracking is promoting a show. And one of the big things that I've learned to do is, like, the moment doors have opened, I stop caring about trying to get people to show up or who's going to show up or who's not going to show up. At that point, there's nothing else you can do. Just enjoy the rest of the night.
This song is about being a brown boy in America. I hope you don't mind. So I heard you weren't gonna get rid of that
accent.
Let me know that I have gone and got rid of that
Accent.
Through a simple method we will strip you of that
Accent.
Not that you will ever quite quit of that
Accent.
Oh, I will show you how to fully stop speaking that nonsense. I wish I'd have bully not beating that constantly. So for me it wouldn't be so axe paper then
Obvious.
Hopefully you grow to be a taxpayer and a
Lobbyist.
At first study everybody's emphasis and hang around a lot of diverse campuses until you can now recognize your own voice on the phone. Use a microphone. Practice your own intonation. Say here. We can get rid of that here. We can get rid of that here. You won't be needing that here. You won't be needing that here. We can get rid of that here. You won't be using that here. They don't like hearing that. We don't sound quite like the rest of them here. So you're getting rid of that
Accent, my friend.
Well, I've gotten rid of that
Accent.
And while some jobs hire vibes with an accent, know that they will never ever trust hearing that accent.
It's true.
Watch more television shows, now they know we're toxic. Or anything that glows, follow every pop and observe such stupid inflection. Practice injecting and flexing up hands up that please up. Learn how to quite calmly call up awesome pizza. Obviously this should be gradually done. Everyone knows you're from
Not here.
Someone take note when you turn on a dime, they will look closer and brand you a poster. Say here, we can get rid of that here. We can get rid of that here. You won't be needing that here. You won't be needing that here. We can get rid of that here. You won't be using that here. They don't like hearing that. We don't sound quite like the rest of them here. So you got rid of that accent, my friend. Well, I have gotten rid of that accent. And now that everything is awesome if you don't have an accent. America is awesome if you don't have an accent. Now you look and sound like you were raised in this country. All of the proper pronunciations. There'll be no more hazings or beatdowns. You made it. No lynchings or jumpings or bumpings. I think. If you like that, please go online and check it out on our YouTube channel. We got Justin over there. Justin's supposed to be at the merch table, but he's over there right now. It's all good enough. We got people watching it. Go back there, follow us on Facebook and Twitter and all that shit.
Follow every pop hit.
It's another pop hit. We're gonna hit the charts and play the Super Bowl next year. We're gonna do that.
And I love DJs too. I have a lot of friends that are DJs. They work just as hard. Lee works just as hard.